As the heavy-duty engine industry adds more equipment under the hood to make vehicles more efficient and emissions compliant, every bit of space counts. Add to this challenge engines operating at higher horsepower and hotter temperatures. This makes the need for cooler, cleaner air from a smaller air cleaner system absolutely critical. Donaldson developed PowerCore technology to do more in less space and to allow air cleaner system optimization. When you request PowerCore filtration technology, you'll gain equal or better performance in a small package. PowerCore offers the freedom to design unique configurations to fit tight spots and overall design simplicity. This makes the axiom, "less is more with PowerCore," true. The PowerCore PSD oblong housing shape allows for a narrow or wide mounting orientation. PowerCore models have either end or side filter service access. The PowerCore filter media is formed into flutes, and these flutes are layered to give tight, rugged structure to the filter. The straight-through fluted design channels are alternately sealed, allowing air to enter through an open flute and forcing it to exit out of an adjacent flute. This provides clean air to the engine. A PowerCore filter will gain over 100% more dust-holding capacity when compared to an equal-size conventional filter. With PowerCore filters, there's no media movement, no expansion, contraction, or bunching. This eliminates pleat wear associated with pleated elements. Because of PowerCore's contaminant encapsulation design, dust and dirt won't dislodge when PowerCore air cleaners are serviced. Building on the success of the single-stage PCD PowerCore air cleaners, Donaldson developed the PSD PowerCore air cleaner. The PSD is a two-stage air cleaner with a built-in high-efficiency pre-cleaner. The PSD PowerCore air cleaners are designed specifically for on- and off-road equipment operations in medium to heavy dust environments. PowerCore air cleaners can be used with the evacuator valve on the pre-cleaner. They can also be configured with an exhaust ejector or air blower which continuously scavenges contaminant from the pre-cleaner. PSD air cleaner models with evacuator valves can also be fitted with the Donaldson Dust Dumper extension tube. The rubber connector vibrates during normal vehicle operation, and gravity assists with expulsion of the pre-cleaned dust through the evacuator valve. Besides improved dust evacuation, the Dust Dumper's clear tube allows for visual inspection of dust collection. The PCD single-stage and PSD two-stage air cleaners have the same center body and filter components and therefore service the same way. The only difference will be checking the pre-cleaner tubes on the PSD to ensure that they are not plugged. Here are the recommended service steps. In some models, the air cleaner service cover may be in a different position than the one shown. Step 1. Check the filter service indicator. Filter service indicators mounted on the air cleaner system are recommended for monitoring the air cleaner restriction level and indicating when servicing is due during normal operation. Replace the filter only when the restriction level has reached the maximum recommended by the engine or equipment manufacturer. If the restriction level is in question, or to test the initial restriction, remove the filter service indicator and measure the system restriction using a clock-type restriction gauge or a water manometer. For more on Donaldson restriction indicators and measuring tools, see Module A18. Step 2. Remove the housing service cover and check the pre-cleaner tubes and evacuator valve. On PSD models, check the pre-cleaner tubes to ensure they are not plugged, and clean them with a brush if they are. Also check and empty the evacuator valve and replace it if it is damaged or looks anything like these pictures. Step 3. Remove the primary filter. Pull the filter out of the housing. For side service access models, you must first loosen the filter gasket seal. Using the handle, push down on the filter to loosen the seal, which will tilt the filter to an approximate 5-degree angle. Step 4. Visually inspect the safety filter. Remove any excess dirt and wipe out the housing with a damp cloth before servicing the safety filter. Engine manufacturers say that it takes only a few grams of dirt to seriously damage an engine. Visually inspect the safety filter, but do not remove it unless it is damaged or due for change-out. Also verify that the safety filter is properly seated in the housing. The safety filter should be replaced every 3 primary filter changes. Step 5. Remove the safety filter if indicated. To remove the safety filter, use the plastic handle on the face of the safety filter. Pull the filter toward the center of the housing and remove it. Ensure that the outlet tube sealing area is clean and undamaged. If the safety filter is removed and the new filter is not to be installed immediately, be sure to cover the sealed tube with a cloth so that dirt is not admitted. After removing the safety filter, wipe the air cleaner housing interior with a clean damp cloth. Step 6. Inspect the new filters before installing. Visually check for cuts, tears, or indentations on the sealing surfaces before installation. If any damage is visible, do not install. Step 7. Replace the safety filter. If replacing the safety filter, use the plastic handle. Slide the filter at an angle into the outlet side and push it in place until the filter seats firmly and evenly within the housing. On side service access models, insert the safety filter tab into the positioning slot before pushing the filter into place. Step 8. Insert the primary filter. For end service access models, slide the primary filter into the housing until the gasket seats against the housing. For side service access models, slide the filter down at approximately a 5-degree angle until it makes contact with the end of the housing. Rotate the filter towards the outlet section to complete the seal. Step 9. Replace the service cover. For end service access models with hinge tabs, insert the hinge tabs into the housing, tilt the service cover into place, and secure the latches. For end service models without hinge tabs, put the service cover into place and secure the latches. For side service access models, place the service cover in position and fasten the latches. If the cover doesn't seat, remove and recheck the filter position. Never use the latches to force the filter into place. Step 10. Inspect the entire air cleaner system. Make sure that the inlet and outlet connections are in good condition. Replace rubber connectors if necessary, and reset the service indicator. To conclude our training module, let's summarize the service steps presented. Check the filter service indicator. Remove the service cover if applicable, and then remove the used primary filter. Inspect the pre-cleaner or pre-cleaner tubes. Check the vacuator valve. Visually inspect the safety filter. If not servicing the safety filter, do not remove to inspect. If servicing the safety filter, remove and inspect. Inspect the new filters. Install the safety filter if applicable, and then install the primary filter. Reinstall the service cover. Check the entire air system for worn or loose components. This servicing information is provided as a best practices guide. It is not, however, intended to replace or supersede the service instructions supplied by your engine or vehicle manufacturer.